I spend a fair amount of time on the masonry subreddit. And often see, and it comes from, it's not ignorance by any means, it's just being in the industry versus not, but you often hear folks using brick veneer, and thin brick in incorrect ways. A brick, for example, is this. This is a brick. A brick can be used as a brick veneer, which is how modern construction has done it since probably the 60s. The brick on like your home even is completely non-structural. It is what we often refer to as 4 inches of paint. It looks great. It makes for a wall cladding that is extremely weather resistant, thermally balanced, and little to no maintenance. A lot of times when people hear brick veneer, they think of thin brick, which is this. This is a 1/2 inch thin brick. It's virtually a tile. There are applications for this. It's a growing field, certainly in the commercial world. Again, when people hear brick, yes, can you use this brick structurally? Certainly. You can't just use one. You're gonna need probably 2, if not 3, thick. If you look at old buildings in downtown Richmond, basically any older city on the East Coast especially, those buildings are made with structural brick. Again, modern brick can be used structurally. There's nothing special about a structural brick, but concrete wasn't really a thing, and cinder block certainly wasn't a thing. So when you hear brick veneer, that's typically just a quick way of referring to a brick that's not used structurally. That's gonna be a brick on your home, brick on the apartment building down the street, unless you live in a home that was built in 1910. Then thin brick is literally just a tile, often used interior as a wall application, or you'll see it on an exterior application, especially nowadays. You're seeing it used a lot more in the commercial segment. So again, brick, most often used as a brick veneer, thin brick tile, thin brick, brick, thin brick, thin brick, thin brick tile, brick, thin brick, thin brick, thin brick tile.